Morning guys, Vitally here. I just got back on Sunday from a little trip to the UK. I went to Cam Rider, a very nice instructor there called Tom said, okay Justin, pick a bike. So I picked the newest XJ6 in their fleet. Lovely bike, the XJ6 to ride, especially for low speed stuff. Anyway, we had a nice ride out. I followed him out to the DVSA centre, and then I went in to the DVSA centre and sat down. Man comes in, takes my name and everything, and then asks me out to the car park. I get on the bike. I'm looking over my shoulders before I let the clutch out at all times, and I'm doing the slow maneuvers, and that's all dandy. And then I start doing the first turn, parking it in the box. And then he asks me to do the emergency stop, so I do the emergency stop, and that goes great. I don't forget to look over my shoulder when I stop, and then I look over my shoulders again before I move off to get into position to start the swerve. Oh, I also asked him how fast was I going. It turns out I think I was doing 57 kilometers an hour, which is nicely above where I need to be. Do the emergency swerve, all seems perfect to me, and then I stop with the front wheel and the 4 blue cones, and he looks to me and he says, well, it was all going so well before you knocked the cone down. Oh no! And my heart went through to my boots, and I turned around, looked at the cones, and they were all there, and I was like, what? So then I looked back at the invigilator, and he's grinning at me with this big grin on his face, and he says, okay, I'd like you to ride over to the gate now. So I rode over to the gate. Oh no, I hope this dog isn't gonna be a pain. No. So I ride over to the gate, obviously looking over my shoulder before I set off, and then he sits down with me. He says, well, Justin, I'm pleased to say that you've passed your Mod 1. No faults. So that's that. I'm chuffed. We've only got one more ride to do now for the Mod 2, and then we're in business. Like a couple of people have said, actually, just ride the way you know you should, and use the invigilator, the examiner, as a GPS. In other news, I just purchased a CBR 600F. If all goes well, on the 11th of November, I'll be going to pick it up. But by the way, I have the official DVSA book on the theory test. I have the official DVSA DVD for the hazard perception test, and I urge anybody who is doing that test to contact me and get this DVD, because it is the difference between having an easy time of it and no stress for the hazard perception, or going in blind and not having had any practice. So if anybody wants those two brilliant tools, because they're about to start Mod 1 and they need the motorcycle theory and the hazard perception, then let me know and I'll send them for free, because I don't need them anymore, and it was part of the deal that Calm Biker and I had when he sent me the all-in-one motorcycle book, which will also come up for donation to anybody that needs it as soon as I don't need it. There it is. And thanks for all the kind words from everybody on Facebook. The encouragement has been amazing. to say the least. Thanks again, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Vitally out.